Now this is the Middle Feu, which created a rumpus in our church in about 1928, when the Women's Guild had the audacity to purchase this piece of land between the church and the manse. And apparently the session were so horrified that they should do this their own bat that they all resigned. And allegedly, I haven't checked the actual session records, but allegedly there was no session for about 7 years after that.
Over this piece of land?
Over this piece of land. So this is called the Middle Feu. And I think a wee bit of girl power hasn't gone wrong. A year and a bit ago, the Bloom Group, which had just been established in the village, approached us and asked if we could let them have some of the ground to use, because it was just lying like laid to grass. And this has been created in the space of a year. So this is our community garden, and we're growing produce which we can either use in the cafe or can be distributed locally and or sold to people locally. So my name is Lynne Mitchell. I am the organist and assistant session clerk at Cargill Burrelton Church in Burrelton and Woodside. We were told probably about 10 years ago that we wouldn't be allowed to call another minister, and that the plan was that we would become something called a mission church. And at the time that we heard about this mission church, we had no idea what that meant, and there wasn't really a formula for it. So we set about with our last minister, Stevie Thompson, working out what would be a mission church and how we would bring mission into our community. And we set up various different community-facing organisations, like our Busy Bees Toddlers group, our youth club, a community cafe, and that's expanded into our Shepherd's Hut and various other things that we run as well, so that we would become a centre point, a community hub within the village. So we've been without a minister now since Stevie retired for, I think it's 4 years now. We are served by a rota of ministers who come to lead worship for us, and also I've accredited as a worship leader, so I take services too. So we're busy, we're open every Sunday, and we've built a little niche in the community that lots of people enjoy. Sometimes I'm driven by well, if I don't do it, who's going to do it? I think sometimes we just need to step forward, and by creating something, people come. We didn't think anybody would come to the cafe to start with, but look at it, it's a roaring success. But I also believe in the church, but I believe in community. I believe that living a life of faith, demonstrating love and friendship, reaching out to people, being generous with our times and our talents is what a church should be. And I don't necessarily believe in a building and being cramped in a traditional shaped building. I think we have to move so that we're welcoming people who wouldn't normally have come through our church gates, never mind into the building. And instead, we're taking community to the community. We're taking church to the community. And just that what we have built here continues to grow, because it is such a wonderful community. And there are people out there who haven't found us yet, and we want them to be part of us.